Yu Yu Hakusho is a fantasy action-adventure series which was released on Netflix in English language, and I would also like to tell you that there are 5 episodes of this series and each episode is between 40 to 50 minutes. And finally, I have seen this series and I am sharing my good or bad experience through this review. So let's talk about my experience watching this series. In this series, we will see the story of a guy named Yusuke who is killed in a car accident, and after his death, when he goes into the spirit world, he is sent back to the human world so that he can fight the dangerous monsters and demons on Earth. And then you will have to watch this series to see what happens in the story after that. Let's talk about my experience watching this series. So this series is a fast-paced fantasy action thriller series, and overall, it is an enjoyable experience. The story is simple but interesting. It will grab your attention from the first episode and will keep you locked till the end, and there are 3 main reasons for that. First, the story is moving in a fast pace. You will not see any dull or boring moments in the series. In the second series, you will see a lot of action, and the action series is intense and thrilling. It is very well picturized and choreographed. It is enjoyable to watch the action, and the action is what keeps you interested in the story. The third reason is the characters. The characters are interesting in this series. You will be invested in their journey, but you will feel the lack of emotional depth and detailing in the characters and the story of this series. And where the series is fast-paced, and the positive point of this series is the negative point, because the events in the series are happening so fast that they are not able to create any emotional impact. The second reason is that this series is based on a Japanese manga, and I have not read that manga, but I found some story beats and character arcs of this series very inspiring. From the Dragon Ball series, if you have watched the Dragon Ball anime series, then when you watch this series, then you will definitely remember Dragon Ball. The performances of the actors in the series are decent, but the music and production work is good. The CGI and VFX work is mostly good, but in some places you will find the CGI and VFX work very cartoonish. Even though there are some issues like this, I think this series is an enjoyable experience if you like to watch fast-paced action thrillers. If you like to watch fantasy action thrillers, then you must watch this series. I will rate this series 8 out of 10, and if you want, you can watch this series with your family, because you will not find any sex scenes or nudity in this series. You will definitely find some blood and violence in this series, and yes, the story has been ended in such a way that even if this series does not come in season 2, then the story of season 1 is complete. In a way, you will not have to wait for the release of season 2. But along with that, the creators of this show have opened the doors for season 2, and they can easily continue the journey of the characters in season 2. So what do you think about this series? Give your opinion in the comment section below. If you like my video, then do like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in some other video. Thank you.